How's it going? How's it going?
Hit me with it.
All right. First of all, what's your name?
My name is Luis Simon Rodriguez.
Alrighty, alrighty. When did Lot 57 begin?
Long time ago. Not really. Um, Back when I was in college, I would get off from class and wouldn't be able to do anything. I wanted to sell like real cars at first, and then in college you're broke as a joke. One of my wife's friends, they have been selling diecasts for a long time, so I went to visit him, and that inspired me to literally make my own brand, right? So I started it in my apartment, two little boxes, three, four different types of car on eBay. Yeah, that's how it started.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but it was out of the blue. I said I want to do something. I want to make money on the side. I want to have fun, and I love cars. So that's why I was like, okay, if I can buy real cars, 10, 11 grand and then flip them, let's flip tiny ones, all right? So that's what I started doing.
What's your favorite part about the diecast and model car community that you've come in from this journey?
My favorite part is communication with customers. They're not only just coming into the store and buying, it's just the friendships that you make, right? So they like cars, I like cars. We talk about cars all day. We talk about the cars that are coming out, what we like about it, what we don't like about it. So it's not just the part about selling. Connection that you're able to have with your customers that literally you cannot have with other business. So from a business perspective, it is a business, but it's my hobby. It's my life. It's crazy how some people can live their lives making money through a hobby.
So, talking more about that connection, I know that you started doing whatnot lives. Can you talk more about like how these live situations work when you're selling your model cars with people who are with you right there online?
It's awesome, man. Before I launched the website, it was just only eBay. And then one of my customers, man, I'm really close to him. His whatnot name is Ray's Work. And I'm sure he's going to see this video. And I love you, dude. So this guy told me, hey, man, you should start whatnot. And I was like, man, but what is that? And he's like, dude, you do live auctions. Like, we're right there with you. So I waited for a couple of months. I was like, okay, I'm busy with, my website and eBay. I was selling on Facebook Marketplace. So I was like, I don't have time. I gave it a try. The first show that I did, I mean, I had like 60, 70, it will go up to like 80 people in the session. People were just amazed of the cars that I was selling, right? Because mostly on Whatnot it's just Hot Wheels. I came in, I started at like 4 o'clock p.m. and that show ended at like midnight. I mean, it was freaking awesome, man. I mean, I had fun. Just in that live session, I made more than 50 friends. So it's pretty cool. Whatnot is a cool one.
You started those lives and you were bringing in these exotic cars. How did you start building from your general diecast and
Resin.
resin?
That comes with experience. Just like every other diecast reseller that are out there, they start with the basics. So Johnny Lightning, M2 Machines, Auto World, Hot Wheels. But my first car was a Tarmac. Tarmac Works. When I saw it, I was like, okay, there has to be more, right? So instead of going into the Hot Wheels route with M2 Machines and all of that stuff, I tried to divert and offer exclusive things that no other people had. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna risk it, right? I started making relationships overseas. Now we get directly from Tarmac, Eno, Aero 404, YM Model, BNDS Wheels is now a direct contact. Micro Turbo is now a direct contact. Just being able to have the communication with those companies and get from them directly, that's what makes the difference in a business, right? Most people are like, okay, here's a distributor. I'm just going to sell what they sell. And that distributor has another 20, 30 people that get the same thing. So you're actually like competing, trying to sell more of the same stuff that other people have. I want somebody when they walk into or when they log into their account on the website, they're like, oh my God, what are these cars? You know, it's just quality. I like quality. I've always been a quality guy. So everything that I like doing is quality.
Right.
Everything. Down to the cars, down to the shipping, down to the packing, down to anything I can make quality, I will do quality.
Why do you feel that Lot 57 should exist?
And that's a hard question, right?
It's hard, yeah.
Yeah.
What makes Lot 57 Lot 57?
So I'll start with the name. How I came up with the name. So when, back in 2019, I was looking into names, of course, right? And I didn't want to like something diecast, something this, something that. So I was looking through eBay, and people sell collections as lots, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. Like I want to have a lot of cars. Probably not gonna sell them as lots, but there will be lots of cars. So I'm like, okay, lot is gonna be in the name. 57, that's a sentimental emotion to it because my dad loves 57 Bel Airs. So that's why I came up with the Lot 57. And then the supplies, I know it was really hard to adapt my name to the diecast community. Came to fruition. I didn't want just to limit myself on diecast. Eventually I want to start doing other things. And now this year I started wholesale. So I'm actually supplying people with diecast. So that's, it actually worked out. So yeah, that's why I said Lot 57. Lot because you sell them as lots. 57 because my dad's favorite car is a 57 Bel Air. And then supplies just not to, limit myself on what I sell. And, I'm doing it. So I'm supplying people. Lot 57 supplies.
Boom!
Boom!
Why is Lot 57 going to be the best model car company, or already is the best model car company?
I don't have a big ego. There is a lot of people that sell really good cars. But that's what my customers have told me.
Right.
Quite often they're like, dude, how do you get these? Where do you get these from, dude? So especially on Whatnot, they're like, what is this? Like people have never seen those type of cars before. What makes me different is always trying to offer the best high-end diecast and resin models.
What are you most excited about moving into 2023 since you had a big year in 2022 or going into 2023? What is Lot 57's goals?
So last year I released a special edition exclusive collaboration with Surplus Goodies, my man. We made a Mutton USA diecast truck with AutoWorld, and we used his tooling. He has completes right over that hood, which is a cow hood. So we released that. I was pretty excited. And then something clicked. With these new companies, such as Micro Turbo, Aero 404, and YM Model, started making our exclusives. So I'm most excited about the exclusives, the Lot 57 exclusives that are going to be on resin pieces, which is awesome.
That's really cool.
It's like if somebody has seen Aero 404 or YM Model, there is going to be a Lot 57 exclusive with them that I've never seen them before. So I'm pretty excited. I think I'm going to be the first one that makes a collaboration with these companies. Before it has been like company. I was like a business and that company making one together. So
Right.
That's going to be really powerful. And I think it's going to make a difference on what I bring.
Do you have any specific projects that you're allowed to tell us about, or are these all kept under the hood, we'll say?
Right now I can't share, but there should be a release later this year. I will definitely make an announcement on my Instagram, Facebook page, and website, of course. I can't say, but all I can say is they're gonna be freaking dope.
Pretty dope.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I wish I could tell, but it's just like NDA can't disclose information. I'm like, okay, cool.
That's a question that everyone is dying to hear. Lot 57, what is your favorite car?
Michael!
Yo!
Yo, can you open the vault and bring me my Skyline?
Yeah.
Appreciates it. Dude, people could offer me $1 million for this car. I would never sell it. So number one, it's a chameleon color, so it changes colors with the light. And then the second thing is it's an R34. So if somebody knows Lot 57, they'll know R34s are my go-to. Special thing number three about this car is that the number plate on this one is 399 out of 399. So it was the last one in the production. So that's why I will never sell it. I mean, the last piece.
Please show the people what they're dying to see.
Dude, and I've had offers. No. Dude, I'm actually like really selfish on this car. Like I wouldn't if somebody touches this car, I'm Chameleon R34. Tell me if it's still in focus.
It's still in focus,
Yeah.
man.
So you see the hitch right there on the back? I mean, this car is a resin piece. It's beautiful. I've put some pictures up, but this is my favorite car.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. R34. I die for
Gorgeous.
R34s, bro.
Gorgeous.
One of my buddies is actually importing 2 R34s from Japan. Real cars, bro. This time, real cars. It's gonna be the replica of my car. That's why it's so special to me. Yeah.
No way.
Yes.
Holy cow.
Yeah, he's bringing 2 in a container next year.
What?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be clutch.
Is it gonna have a clutch?
It's gonna have a dual clutch.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that's my favorite car.
This is the end of our interview. Is there anything that you'd like to further share about Lot 57?
Yeah, I would like to share that my customers are really special to me. And I always try to have like a one-on-one relationship with them instead of them just being a number. So I want to thank them primarily for bringing me where I am. Mottos of Lot 57 is creating memories, right? So it's not only if you see a car, you're like, oh my gosh, my uncle used to drive that, right? It's the creating memories of, Lot 57 and the customer.